What's the one book that a lot of animators have that they say you need? The Animator Survival Kit. What's the one book that has multiple versions of it? The Animator Survival Kit. What am I going to review today? The Animator Survival Kit. But not just that, I have 3 things to review today, so let's get started. So, this is the Animator Survival Kit, the gold standard of animation books. Teaches everything from spacing and timing, walks, run, jumps, and skips, flexibility, weight, anticipation, takes, accents, dialogue, acting, animal action. A lot of stuff that you need to learn for animation. This book came out 20 years ago, actually in 2001, so that makes it 22 years old. So, happy 22nd birthday, Animator Survival Kit. A lot of people have reviewed it already, so there's not really much to say about it. But that doesn't mean there are not other things to review. So let's get to those. This here is the Animator Survival Kit app for iPad. Basically the same as the book, except it has 106 animated examples, so you can see what Richard Williams is talking about in these examples. Same stuff applies. Even includes the enlarged edition from the book, second edition of the book, but still. Again, not much to say. Basically an app version of the book. But I still have one thing to show you. The cherry on top of all of this video. So let me introduce the Animator Survival Kit Animated. So, this is a box set of Richard Williams' Masterclasses at Blue Sky Studio. The studio isn't around anymore because Disney closed it down. It should have been made into an animation museum or a historical landmark, considering Richard Williams did his Masterclasses there. But anyway, let's unbox this thing. Alright, so it comes with 16 discs in this little envelope. Let's see what it says. There's my Richard Williams impression. My brilliant teachers from the golden age of animation were Milt Kahl, Ken Harris, Art Babbitt, Grim Natwick, Frank Thomas, and others. They opened the door for me. I hope this opens the door for you. Richard Williams. There's his signature, though I'm not sure if he signed it or not. Anyway, from what I understand, these discs were meant to be watched in a number of 4 days, which means 4 discs per day. So, day 1 you have starting right, timing and spacing, working methods, and more timing, more spacing. Thing is, disc 3 actually goes more into detail about the combining of straight ahead and pose to pose. Turns out you're supposed to in between the pose to pose one first, and then add the straight ahead stuff. Alright. Day 2. Building walks, flexibility in a walk, sneaks, runs, animal action, flexibility. Day 3. Overlapping action and weight, takes, vibrates, anticipation and accents. And day 4, 2 days of dialogue, directing and performance, and putting it all together. A lot of people say that the box set has everything that the book has. But I can tell you with confidence that there are some things in this box set that the book doesn't have. I even listed them out. The box set, it shows you how to bounce a bubble, how to get harder hits for ball bounces, limps on a bird, a dog on 4s, people on the phone glide walk. It shows how to do an 8-legged walk, which is a spider walk. It shows how to make a butterfly fly. It goes more detail into foot pedaling, which is like the erratic movement of your feet. Squash and stretch equals compression and distension. How the vibration for laughing is done. Shows variations of different things for vibration. Shows how to do drunk eyes like this. And it talks about bar sheets for music. So that's a lot of stuff that the book doesn't cover. I do wish there was a new edition of the book that covers all that. And maybe some other notes Richard Williams forgot to put in the survival kit. The box set comes with 456 animated examples. Some of them might be repeats, but that's only a very small percentage. So still over 400 animated examples. If you happen to have a DVD player to play this thing, then you can go frame by frame on it to get the most out of it. Obviously, the DVD box set is a huge investment. So if you want to get serious about animation, if you want to go to animation masterclasses but not wanting to go to college or pay college debts or have a lot of money to spend on this thing, then this is for you. This video is dedicated to Richard Williams and Imogen Sutton. Richard Williams would have been 90 this year, but he died in 2019, so I give my condolences to his friends, his family, and everyone else who worked closely with him.